What the hell was that? Okay. When your mom bans her Christian Minecraft server. So real, dude. Why does YouTube keep giving me a notification for having subscriptions? Subscription activity. What's up, GG Kid? You made it. You made it immediately. I literally just started. Hope you're doing well. Alright. Oh, man. Wow! Hope you're doing well, Badeaddict. You just made this level. Dude, that's crazy. And I'm using a face cam today. Totally not paranoia to show YouTube I'm older than 18. But yeah, happy nearly August 13th, everyone. I've decided I'm going to stream while I can, because I might not have time tomorrow on the actual anniversary. Oh, there's the YouTube studio. I'm going to close Discord. I am not under 13. No. None of us are under 13, I hope. No, none of us are under 13. No. Show us your ID. Oh no, shucks. I've got to show my ID. Nah, I have opinions on it that are different, but that's not what this stream's about. I know different. I mean, like, imagine if we could censor everything except face and date of birth. And it wasn't all this AI bullshit. Like, there is so much bad stuff about it. I get it. But I think in the long run, it's better than just, oh, I'm 18, click yes. But that's enough of that. I get that, yes. I get why people are concerned. I just think the fear-mongering is unnecessary. Under 13, going to college in 3 days. Frostbite, yes, I capitalized it. Verification for Badeaddict. I smacked my leg. Oh, and don't you love when Geometry Dash does this? When, like, it, like, reshuffles your levels after you load up a save. Okay. Frostbite. Here we go. So. Now, I think that might be loud. What the frickin' frick? Oh, so now because I'm recording, but Sunburn isn't capitalized? What? Sunburn isn't capital? Okay. You think you got Frostbite before? Frostbite, it looks like deep, dark splotches that numb your nervous system, right? This level was indeed just finished earlier today. Dude, bro. Okay, come on, please. Don't continue lagging on me. Oh, okay, so, like, I'm randomly just doing... I read a chat message while I was talking, and then I completely lost what I was saying. Oh yeah, I'm playing even worse than I was earlier. Oh, man. Okay, let's practice this. So, I was thinking about the 2024 version when I said I would buff this. I am not buffing this, for the record. It is already probably like top 7 on my list. Guys, I just started. I know exactly where it's gonna place. But in full seriousness, stop! I need this to not lag. Without the blue, it looks like cold sweat. I didn't see that personally. Okay. Now let me just clear this whole section. And then we'll be on our way. It's like as much as I want to yearn, I said I was going to stop talking about it, but as much as I want to yearn for a safer internet, yeah, it's I just don't, I don't know what's going to happen. Like, I have no idea what's going to happen. And, yeah. What the heck? Why am I playing so ass? What the Okay. I'm gonna enable click between frames. Yeah, globed. Click between frames, enable, and I think I need a apply, I need a restart, and then I'm gonna play on 60 hertz. It is on LDM, at least I believe it's on LDM if it doesn't automatically switch. I keep pressing the I. Yeah, low detail mode. Let me play without low detail mode here. There's still just as much delay. That's, Bro, I can't microclick all of a sudden. It's not even a microclick, it's just don't hold. Oh my god. I'd rather have the input delay than screen tearing. It looks the exact same. It does look the exact same on this part, but then there's like I deleted this glow for LDM. And then stop pressing the I. I need to be more like slow and conscious about what I click. And yeah, you can already see up ahead how empty, or how much emptier looking that part is. I mean, I still wouldn't say it's empty in my standards, but I don't know how to, like, actually competently decorate. What the? Bro, this isn't that hard. I just suddenly started playing really bad as soon as I went live. Yeah. Okay, so... Okay, is there a way I can, like, reinstate the blue glow? Like, if I just copy and paste, like, this shit? Then that's not close enough together. Stop. 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 What? Yeah, I'm totally selecting that. Okay, alright. I'm just gonna type it in on my phone. 124 558. There. I didn't put any commas, so you might have to enter live chat. Okay. Yeah, see, with this monitor, CBF just doesn't really improve the game for me. Because I'm not skilled enough to need it. Not even close. But on my laptop, where it's actually like shit to play this game on, it was a life changer on my laptop. I was able to play Bloodlust. Whereas before, I could not play much harder than, or like any harder than Sogleaf. Oh my god. Why am I just incapable of performing right now? What the fuck? Why am I incapable of performing right now? Oh my god. Is it really this hard? Like, I genuinely can't tell if I'm playing so shit or if it's just that hard. Stop! It's because of the low visibility. That is... Oh my god. Okay, the way it's turning black... right as I'm about to jump. Stop! Alright, okay, I will nerf that click. Yeah, again, so much for me buffing it. I was in the mindset of the 2024 version. Yeah, these clicks are just randomly so hard. I'm just gonna move that entire shit. What? The ID isn't working? One, 2, 4, 5, 5, 8, 5, 2, 1. What the hell? That is the exact thing I put. Obviously it works for me. 2, 4, 5, 5, 8, 5, 2, 1. You know what? What if I just delete this copy and then recopy your version? Yeah, I might just recopy this. Alright, and then I'm deleting this. Frostbite R. Boom. Now it doesn't say revision 1. Okay, restarting all the shit that I did, and by all the shit I did, I mean not much. I didn't do very much, it's still worth it. Okay, yeah, I can see that there's a little bit more. have this one be like 1.7. And then I actually nerfed this. I nerfed these two blocks to be very slightly shorter. So I just was constantly dying. And then... Okay, now, without making the LDM, how does this feel? Now it's randomly working. I literally don't understand what the deal is. Okay, this is you can see the... You can see the black squares barely peeking out. David is my favorite Frostbiter. Dude, that's crazy. Frostbiter. Now I want to know what a Frostbiter is. It's an extreme winter sport of endurance. That's what it is. So, like, now it's suddenly running just fine for me. Like, what the fuck? And I'm on CBF, too. Okay. Disable CBF. I'm sorry, this stream has, like, really gone places. Like, wow, this stream is really going places. The winter version of Killer Spider. Okay, now I gotta reinstate these start positions because I really love this one feature that RobTop did, where, like, you know how in 2.1 the most recent start position you placed was whatever, like if I placed that start position most recently, in 2.1, if I had to press playtest, it would play from the most recent start position, but now it plays from whatever's latest in the level. That is so obnoxious. I don't understand why you would just change the game to be objectively worse in certain ways. And I'm also streaming on top of that. Exactly. Like, I think, like, yeah, like the Windows kernel on my computer was just overloaded or something. Like, something internally in my computer was fucked up. Because, yeah, why would you not lag? And it's like, it doesn't matter, like, whose computer is better and whatnot. Like, Geometry Dash has a very fixed, like, limit that it can run at. I know the 64-bit did make that a little better, but it's still a thing. Yeah, I don't think an extra start position is necessary. I had one more, but it's fine. On here, and then 3 times speed, ship. Wait, hold up. I need to also enable 3 times speed on this one. Almost missed that. The one with the spider is about to be... I forgot it says fuck you here. Piss is not a potty word, that's a classic. Yeah, mini mode, flip gravity. Wonder of Soggy incident. Your PC's pretty trash. It just straight up says fuck you. Oh my goodness. Oh, I saw my frames drop for like 1 second. That's fine. Dude, this level's so hard. Little did I know what I was getting myself into 3 years ago. It was like, I think it was Silent Killer Day 2 when you first announced this level. Oh, yeah, I gotta delete that spike structure. That genuinely made it nearly impossible. And literally impossible on 60 hertz. Those were on the same layer? Okay. Can't wait for it to lag from 0. Oh, dude, so true. What the? Yeah, let's just play from 0. Guys, 1%. I totally don't have 52% on pre-practice. Guys, 5%. Let's go. Everyone can't resist to make the same joke. Yeah, jump into the spikes, by the way. My speakers are pretty quiet. I think this stream is fine. Rip random ball buff. Why you can't land in the corner on the first jump? No. Was that a thing in 2.1? Oh my goodness, okay. I also need to extend this platform just a small little bit. Let's do the classic this thing. Yes, increase. Would I just make it black? Oh yeah, that's not too, like, obtrusive. Oh yeah, it's the same color as that, except it's just glowing. I'm just getting more confused by the minute. You buffer that. My brain, I'm thinking about way too many things at once right now. That's probably the real reason why I am not performing well today. It's tire. And then like a grainy red YouTube thumbnail. Please! That jump is not that hard, bruh. This first part is, I think, one of the easiest. How many times have I made a, like, dumbass face? Bro. The green orb is literally, like, not even all the way in the portal. And I still managed to click it too early. Okay. 15%. Now let's play the ending again. I just want to pass this segment. I'm gonna remove that orb. Yeah, remove it. Bye-bye. You know I meant that as 2 words. Remove. Thank God I've only been streaming for like 20 minutes. There's still time to pick up. I'm gonna try my best to not go on any nerfing sprees, only if I feel like it's truly necessary. Because, like, currently the hardest Badeaddict verification I've done is primitive, and I think that is slightly easier than Silent Killer. Yes, I said slightly easier than Silent Killer. That might come as a surprise. This is definitely way harder. Oh my god! That one might also be necessary. Nah, I just gotta get a new motion. Oh, okay, that's close enough. That's close enough for now. Check the comments on No Escape real quick. Cheese AI. Oh, it's by V38, of course. Staysog update. Oh yeah, you updated it to be like, yeah, less laggy. No Escape, here we go. I had it in my saved, I gotta find it there. I have a feeling this will, okay, wait. I have a feeling this will be the furthest percentage I'll get on this level for a long time. 31%. Yeah! 35%. I have a feeling this will be the furthest percentage on this level for a long time. Who disliked your comment? This level's sick. This level's also impossible on 60 Hz. I've always been like a bit of a soft spot for this level. Has always existed. I couldn't word these things weirder if I tried. I say as if like anyone's gonna ever try that on 60 Hz, because like that's totally probably Joe. He didn't appreciate your skills. I'm a little hungry right now, but the stream has already been all over the place, so let me just play the damn level for a while and then I'll get some food on a break. Ooh, what the fuck? How did I survive that long? Okay, from the duel. I have no idea how to do this yellow-green click consistently. Because, like, I know the way I have to let the icons swap, but I have barely enough time to allow that to happen. But once I get, like, I can get in a rhythm where it's decently consistent. It's so easy to just lose that rhythm. It's also, I think it's dependent on this click, too. Is it better if I hit it late? No, it's definitely better if I hit it early. Oh man, that ship part is deceivingly hard. The duel is also deceivingly hard. Actually, more so the duel. Yeah, that click is fucking with me. Wonder what Mr. Spider is. He's sure pop in the third quarter. You made no escape on 60 Hz in 2.1. Well, yeah, obviously in 2.1. It was like 5 years ago, right? You nerf it by moving the very first structure of the duel back a little. I was thinking if that would be necessary. Anything else I need to pay attention to on those structures? No. There. And then that's the decoration. Yeah, just by about that much should be alright. And then I'll also move this one back a tiny bit. Only by one. I think that's all that's necessary. Want to be early and then late. The first structure prevents you from being too early. That I see the logic here. Facts and logic. I think I nerfed the wrong click. I meant to do this one. Okay, the decoration's just gonna be moved a small little bit. Alright, is this entire thing on 0? Is this a solid spike? That's a solid spike. Okay. I didn't recognize that. It's not like you run into them at all anyways. Okay. That is so much better. I can already feel how much better that is. Okay. I think I will move it back one. Because now I'm getting it every single time. There we go. That's the perfect compromise. Now I gotta make sure to jump early up while clearing those spikes at the beginning. And I buffer the orbs, and it should work. And it's not completely free. I have like such a complex with like refusing anything to be free. Like, I will admit it's straight up a complex. Damn, that freaking, like, trying to swing a little bit, but not none. Oh! Ooh! See, I just hit the crease there. I don't think nerfing that is necessary. I'll get consistent with practice. I got it once. What was that for? Okay. What am I, Vortrox? Why did I just spaz out like that? What do you think Pock would say if they saw this level? I have no idea. Maybe, I feel like just a small moment of appreciation. So the last ship... The decoration, but okay, what's wrong with the decoration? Is I didn't see anything. Let me enable preview mode to see if I can find what's wrong. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like sticking out the block. Right? No. Wait, no, what happened? Last ship and the last part have a taste of heat wave in them. I haven't seen heat wave in ages. I would not know a reference, but yeah. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Wait, is it? Oh my god, it's all the way back here. Wait, it's actually showing me, like, the percent on that. That is not 50... Wait, that's not 57%. There's no way I just cleared 43% of the level. No, like, I refuse. Guys, did I say the first half was easier? Did I say the first half was easier? I just remember having so much trouble with the dueling ship that it was like, I just couldn't get runs from there. No one but me has seen Heat Wave. Remake of Heatwave. I just thought of something so ridiculous. Soggy dies of Heatwave because he, I don't know, he gets sent to somewhere that doesn't have air conditioning. It's such a thing where, like, people make fun of Europeans for not liking air conditioning. Oh my god. No, this wave, that corridor is what I died to when I got 52. It's hard to describe, but you at least know the first cube pretty well. And parts after you've forgotten, probably because it deleted itself the day after you made it. Oh yeah, I literally forgot that is your level. Heat Wave. That's how well I know that level. Those, like, moving structures always mess me up. Oh, it's not really appreciating these checkpoints. Oh god. Okay, that should be fine. I hated that there was no air conditioning when you went to Europe. You don't like sleeping at 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, I literally cannot sleep if it's not at most 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Literally, I can't sleep at all if it's too hot. You know the level even better than I do. Now that is a taste of Hole Spare. Just a little taste of Hole Spare. That one part in Hole Spare it's harder than the rest of the level combined. I typically get there almost every attempt I play it, and then just immediately die. I think another start position at the UFO will be necessary. serious question. How do you make good UFO parts? Because I think this is pretty cool here. Every time I make a UFO part, it's the most... just the worst ass ever. The worst ass ever. Ask 2022, Bade. Bade, from 2022 at age 15. How do you make a good... How did you make this UFO part good? Oh, that is a huge problem I have, where I click the orbs before the portal. It's like a lapse in my skill set. Oh, okay, well I passed the transition. Oh my goodness, rat. Yeah, see, I'm already getting decent at it. Okay. Good run, that's a good run. Is that really already, like, or only 87%? The percentage confuses me in this level, but I think it's actually correct, though, at this rate. JD Not Tough and Excalibur. Hope you two are doing well. I do read chat. Of course I read chat. This is not a level request stream. That's what it means in the description when it says I'm not doing any you-know-whats. I don't know, it's kind of like an Andrew Tate click. As of course I love that. I don't remember how, I mean, like, that's the point of the joke, is like when I got so pressed over that, like, you know, Bade, how do you expect everyone to understand that? That's the story of my life. Story of my life when I look at my past self getting pressed over like the most nothing things ever. Speaking of being angry, I actually love the term crash out. I think it makes sense both in like deep sleep and being angry and crashing out, like having a mental breakdown. I think it makes even more sense to have a mental breakdown and be called a crash out. it feels right to me. Why is UFO so annoying? You mean like the game mode in general? Because I don't know if I agree. I like UFO quite a lot. I think it's all the game modes are good. Like there's not a single bad game mode. There's just better than others. I don't know, because it was funny as hell when you put it out because you never thought about it. True. I just keep hitting the block. I'm not clicking late enough. And then I'm over focusing on clicking late, and then I click too late. Okay, this part is actually really hard. What? I mean, that screen transition is definitely not helping me. UFO's a good game mode. You personally hate swing. At first, I didn't like how slow it was compared to the ball swing, but I have gotten a lot more used to it since 2024. I understand why RobTop wouldn't want to make it slower. Like on the dual ball swing, it just feels like the momentum is so, like, it feels like the momentum is so sharp. Like, very quickly swings. I don't know how to describe it, but I think that's where the feeling of delay comes from. Because I've heard and even said myself in the past that the ball swing copter feels more delayed than anything else. I think it's just because of how sharp the momentum is. It makes it almost gives that illusion. Okay, that click is so weirdly fast at the end. Oh, that block is gonna give me nightmares. Yeah, I knew that was happening. I feel like this would be too much to process at once for it to really work efficiently, but if I am about to hit those two, like the two one-pillar blocks, one-block pillars, I could click twice to assure that but yeah, that's not gonna work consistently. And that would be too much to process. What the fuck? Alright, come on, here we go. Real attempt. Real attempt. Okay, so not bad, not bad. The way it swings there is pretty hard. In UFO, your click depends on the previous click, which turns out to be very frustrating. It's very hard to make gameplay that doesn't do that just in general. Yeah, I feel like I can see UFO it being even more extreme. I think I can hear you out on that. So does ship. But ship? I'm actually having a tough time breaking that down. Not that much is in ship, you click according to your need because there's no fixed movements. Ship is on tapping. Yeah, it's not like strict timings. It's more, yeah, ship and wave are much more of control based. Like wave is kind of a hybrid of strict timing and control based gameplay, whereas ship is entirely control based gameplay typically, unless if it's like orb timings. In UFO, you can't do mini jumps. That is true. You do have to have orbs supplement for different size jumps. That's why you introduce orbs in UFO gameplay. Ship can be wonky, but UFO works really well with orbs. Almost every game mode works really well with orbs. The new swing copter, on the other hand, yeah, I can see how orbs are really awkward in that game mode. Alright, let me try this wave. Seems like I'm making frog process. That's like actually what I was about to say. I'm making frog... Okay, it may seem like I'm making fast progress right now, but just wait till I have to play from zero. It will slow down a lot. This is clearly gonna be one of those levels, because that's when I have to get the pressure on, and I have to get back to these parts over and over again. So you can say that to a degree that happens for every level. It's just a varying degree depending on which level. That is exactly why it's really not a smart idea. If you're making an extreme demon, don't make the pre-drop way, way, way easier than the rest of the level. I have made that mistake countless times. With Crazy Pulse, with Sawgoop in Circles, although with Sawgoop in Circles, that's kind of like the kind of part of the level. That's just part of the Sawgoop in Circles core, if you will. But yeah, when you make the pre-drop way easier than the drop parts, that causes for playing from zero to be a problem. Hardest Ever No Cap also does the same thing. Hardest Ever No Cap, to a lesser degree, does the same thing. Where the pre-drop is so much easier. There's not really a proper pre-drop in that level. It's kind of all drop. There's like 2 drop sections and no pre-drop. Or there's a post-drop, that being the corridor. And that's the hardest part. The less freedom with the game mode, the more you like it. So the UFO is a worse Cube to me. Cube is such a versatile game mode. I see why you like it. Cube and Ball have the least amount of freedom, and they are your favorite. I love Ball too. I love Ball game mode. I would have probably said Ball was my favorite. I think I did say that in 2021, that Ball was my favorite, but Ship and Wave have definitely grown on me as I got better at them. I mean, in 2020, there was a point where I only played 9 Circles levels because I was exclusively being a Wave player for like about 2 months or so. I just wanted to work my way up to Crimson Clutter. Because for some reason I loved the level that much. This song was half the reason. Ah, okay, that was early. Personally, I think the spider is kind of harder than ball. Yeah, it's harder to control a little bit, yeah. I really like the game mode. I like making spider gameplay. I find when I make spider gameplay, a lot of my spider gameplay is samey, but like has good pacing as well. Like has good pacing and but samey though, yeah. I'm repeating myself so much. Cube is the OG. It's the OG. I guess that only applies until a point. Okay, how long have I been streaming for? I've been streaming for 57 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna go on a break. Hopefully a short break. I'm gonna get some food. I'll be right back. For you, it goes cube, ball, wave, UFO, ship, robot, spider, swing copter, and then swing. Cube, ball, wave, UFO, ships, robot, spider. I'm gonna have to say that ship is my favorite by a slight amount. Okay, now I'm going on the break. Your favorite is ship? Yeah. Alright. I'll see you guys in a bit. I got some cheese and crackers. Made an entire cube, that's right. Go! I love Go. I've never expressed that I like Go. But it's a good ass level. Well done. Ship, wave, cube, ball, robot, spider, swing, UFO. Cube has a lot of stuff to do with. There's no other game mode than Cube has massive variety of gameplay. Yeah, that's what I was saying when I was like, it's so versatile. If the wave in Tidal Wave was Mini Wave, it would be East Demon Easy. Which feels like Min's Dried. You could potentially beat -Y? That one always gets me without fail. XD, Sonic was like, F the police, Sonic Thug Life. Family Guy CD. Family Guy CD is actually a decently funny video. I would recommend it. World's smallest face cam. What's up, Teal? Hope you're doing well. Been a while since I've talked to you. Well, it's been a while since I've streamed. So, yeah. My deep stomach growls after work. That gay test ad just comes off as so disrespectful. Speaking of disrespectful, that one too. When am I beating Rob Top Travel? I've been going for Rob Top Travel the past couple days, and I keep dying at the stupidest shit. I died at the beginning of Theory of Everything. That's the farthest I've gotten. That's 33%. Unrated Hard Demon. Damn. I'd actually would argue for a Being Insane Demon. Just because of, you have to do all three of the demons together, and then everything else. World's smallest violin. And then I would have not ghosted you forever. What? I'm missing something there. What's my hardest? My hardest? I beat Bloodbath 4 years ago, and I still haven't beaten a harder rated level. But I verified my own level called Crazy Pulse. That's, in my opinion, the hardest level I've beaten. Generative AI sucks. The way people use generative AI sucks. Like, what it's developed for, like, it's just all the wrong reasons. But, like... Oh. Like, you know it's bad. Like, within 3 years of generative AI existing, not even, well, actually, yeah, about 3 years of this stuff existing, you know it's bad when colleges have to literally, like, spy on all your typing for an essay to make sure that you're not fucking copy and pasting AI. And I can see it, like, I can genuinely see why they need to do that. I can see the level's harder than Bloodbath. Why, thank you. I appreciate it. Then it's time, bro. 4 years ago is crazy. I know, dude. I know. The problem is that most extreme demons just suck. Straight up. Like, most extreme demons don't have enough effort put into the gameplay. Or they're just... I don't know. I'm not good enough to play Air... I tried Airbus. I'm, like, straight up not good enough. I'm less good enough to do Yatagarasu. And don't even say Sonic Wave. I'm good enough to do Sonic Wave, like barely, but I don't want to. It's not like the other roles he's beaten isn't rate. Well, I would say I wish Minusog was rate worthy. It should be. Killer Spider! There you are. Oh, wow, man. We're just early to the stream. Just knew it was just getting started. I knew it! He's gonna be late! Minusog is rate worthy in terms of WizKid 05. In terms of WizKid 05, imagine if he actually played Minusog. You get tested for autism in like 10 hours? I don't know what that entails. I've been wondering what that would be like. But I was diagnosed when I was like 3 years old. I was diagnosed very early on. Real. So real. You already know what I said that to. Playing GD is the true autism test. Because WizKid is mod now, so he's our last hope. He'll finally send Minusog. Yeah, actually, it isn't a style that RobTop kind of has a soft side for. I think RobTop has a soft side for that style. Do I think there really is potential? Like, I don't know. Not really. I'll be the first to admit it. I am like Zoink. You mean you're a furry? Because, yeah. There's some good ones that are perfect to do after a bloodbath. I tried quantum processing. I got pretty far on quantum processing, and I ran my course. Like, I completely ran my course. I literally can't bear to play it anymore. It's just so taxing. It's just, like, it's really not that well made. Biden circles? Biden circles? One level I actually have my mind set on to try is paroxysm. I love paroxysm. I know it's like kind of like objectively not well made, but it's just so fun. And it uses control mind. That's right. WizKid was a devious level verifier. Good IGI does have its... Oh, that would be lovely if Good IGI got rated. Bloodbath is so boring from zero. It's more fun from runs. It is definitely more fun in runs. You die to Asonic too much because you have high expectations to get to Etzer every time to get to crack. I had that same shit. I didn't die to Asonic that much, but I definitely had, like, high expectations of myself. Bro, top 10 funnies. Oh, you know what I haven't thought of in so long that I just reminded myself of? The funnies. Isn't that like a newspaper, like an old-timey newspaper? Like, the funnies, you know, the funnies. Okay. I'm gonna put these crackers back, and then we'll continue. Okay. Could not be happier if Helpless Child became your first rate. Is this a 50-minute long extreme new and then long? That, yeah, Helpless Child. That would be a dream come true. I love Artificial Soggy. Aw, I was really sad when that level died, but it had to be let go. It had to be let go. It just was too much for any of us. Like, just that workload. I've tried Artificial Ascent, and I think it is so much harder than people say it is. Like, that shit is not any easier than Sonic Wave from what I've tried. I think this partially because, or like probably like largely, because I'm better at levels that focus on one game mode. Not are literally one game mode, but I'm levels that are its difficulty is condensed onto one game mode. Those tend to be bread and butter for me. Like that's how I beat Red, Green, Blue, is because it's just a glorified straight flying challenge. But that level is actually like so hard. Red, Green, Blue is one of my own levels. I just remembered that there's people outside of the group chat here. Holy crap. Holy crap. Okay, I'm gonna play from the beginning. I guess this is a close enough to the beginning. That click is so hard. It low-key reminds me of Tartarus. My favorite list demon? The only list demon I can play is Sari Neverclear. So, it would be that. And then Tartarus would be a close second. Is Congregation still on there? No, Congregation is long off the list. Probably by, like, 3 months now. At least. I got a funny idea. Let's put name send David Marquine Oyo. Yeah. Oh, yes, I would love it. Fearless Demon would be Cognition if it was still hard for it. Cognition is still on the list, I am quite sure. Pretty damn low. You just love the winter decos while you love hypothermia. It does, it gives off the vibe successfully. And this level too, yeah! Oh, Finger Dash lyrics. That is an old ass meme where it goes like trumpets. What does it say? Like feed from the, I don't know. I just remember this meme from like early 2017 about like Trump baguettes. EXO as the most not my skill set level ever. Like super control based gameplay, super hard timings, and 3 minutes long, and like very heavily sync based. Oh my goodness. Literally could not be a less me level. Like I'd rather play the last 30% in Slaughterhouse. I actually did try that. I got pretty close to 80 to 100, but that's not really anything to be like excited about. It's not like 64 to 100 on Tartarus, especially at the time that I did it. It really was like the hardest shit I did at the time. It was August 2021. It was still top 1. It was very soon to be not top 1. But yeah, I had at one point for like 2 weeks, I had a third of a top 1. Percentage wise, difficulty wise, it's more like 2% actually. Bro. Oh, I find it so hard to hold that properly. I gotta hold it, but then let go as soon as I reach the block. Your goal is to one day be Black Blizzard. Black Blizzard. That is... It's ambitious. That's a level I also would never beat. Today would be a firework is a good one. Oh yeah, firework, bro. Yeah, no, bro. I'm totally good enough. The sync in the black part has a 0.1 second delay. Yeah, I've heard that be a problem with everyone. You'll quit for like 7 months after that. Probably at 1%. You probably have 1% on Bloodbath when it was top 1. I remember when Bloodbath was top 1, and like actually top 1, pretty early in 2.0. Because like there were levels verified that were definitely harder than Bloodbath that just never saw the light of day. But way back when Bloodbath was like truly top 1, that was the first super long practice run I did. I remember it took me like 800 attempts or so. Something around that range. It's not bad for my hardest being Electrodynamics. Maybe it was even before Electrodynamics. I probably had like 90 on Electrodynamics. I died in 97 like twice on Electrodynamics. I remember, funny story from 2.0. I died in 97 on Electrodynamics right as my sister was walking in, but I didn't know she was there until after I died. And then I was sitting on the bedside on the computer at the time, and I literally like was like, oh! I literally felt like I tripped myself over to the floor, and then I reached like, like as if I was dying in a movie scene. I did everything I could to make my reaction as overdramatic as possible. And then I was like, did you just see that? Yes, I saw that. If only you weren't 9 years old when it was top 1. I like this song. I gotta say this song's probably my favorite part of Firework. But that's to say, like, the level's good and the song's really good. I know that kind of sounds like I'm reducing it. Remember ICDX being an extreme D and OK Grandpa? Let's be for real though. Ice Carbon Diablo X is not extreme, and it's even still, it's tier 20, bro. Tier 20, get the fuck out of here. That shit's like 18. I think we all remember it being a demon. You know what? No, I don't know what. That's insane. Bro. Even though Electrodynamics has plenty of ship gameplay, I found it to be the worst main level, but Rob Top, what the frick? I have the same reaction as Bane. What? Oh, don't you dare talk bad about my baby again. It's not a mess. What are you talking about? The part that Rob Top didn't use. I think it's good. And I don't think I agree with it being better. It's not the first time I've heard that take. Nah, 0 out of 10 rage bait, bro. 0 out of 10 rage bait. Didn't like the song, but the gameplay wasn't the worst thing he made. The gameplay, like, it works. It works for introducing new mechanics. That's the thing that Rob Top is missing out on nowadays, is that he doesn't, like, he's not as good at introducing new mechanics anymore. I get it's harder with more complicated mechanics, but look at the old main levels. It actually feels like the tutorial, like, it's tutorialing, yeah, tutorialing you into the new mechanics. You know, as always, my wording back at it. Oh my. Okay. One. The most timeless would be Clubstep. Easily, Clubstep is the most timeless song. Clutterfunk is really good. I remember when everyone, back in the old days of Geometry Dash, people used to say that Clutterfunk was one of the worst, and now I've noticed people have actually grown a lot more appreciation for Clutterfunk. Agree with Colin that the DSJ... I am a little bit lost. They never see me growing. I liked it before, little Timmy. Oh my god. I always loved Clutterfunk, the level. That was the first level I ever had an explosive reaction to. Little, like, freaking me, like, who just turned 12 years old at the time. I was playing on a Kindle Fire. I could hear my mom and my sister having a conversation in the other room. And then all of a sudden, they just hear, "Oh my god, how did I do that? How did I do that?" I just like, because I had struggled with Clutterfunk for weeks, and then one of these days, I just randomly beat it within a couple minutes, and so I yelled, "How did I do that? Oh, how did I do that?" A little funny 12-year-old reaction. Yeah, Clutterfunk, that would have been the hardest level I beat pre-2.0. I beat the Lightning Road. That was the only demon I beat in 1.9, but that doesn't count. That's literally easier than Clutterfunk. Oh, come on. What is the deal? I just need to be more conscious of where I'm clicking. So, like, learn the timings better. Oh. Man. That transition. Please. Oh yeah, I love how the fucking low battery warning just froze the chat. Anything before jumper is forgettable, except can't let go. Yeah. Clutterfunk always seems banger, but just mini gimmo. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to ignore the a couple of these messages. I'm gonna just have to ignore for just make it easier on myself. Still understand how to introduce speed portals. The ship parts are fun. The song is one of the best enemy levels in Decoration PS5. Well, the way it does the 2x speed at the first drop and the 3x speed at the second drop, and you do have a second to react. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I know. I'm stuck playing Bade's level forever. Sorry. Oh, my brain kind of like... Yeah, did that. Just made a hole. Bruh. What? Yeah, this is what I meant when I said just wait till I start playing from zero. The progress will very much slow down. Oh, I'm just going too slow. Bro. A little bit. Oh, I really wanted to pass that. Biggest regret you have for this level is the song, honestly. What? I love this song. This level introduced me to the song, and it got stuck in my head a lot ever since. Not a bad song by any means, it doesn't compare to A Day in the Sun. But, like, it fits so well. Why do I think I'm gonna, like, land so much faster than what clearly appears before my eyes? Bro. Come on. Yeah, that's something that will be decently common. How am I hitting that orb too early? That actually feels so weird. I just got sunburn. Your hardest is 9 circles. You want to go for another hard demon, which is basically, which is obviously harder. And your question is Future Funk? Oh my, Future Funk is way harder than 9 circles, if you ask me. I don't like. It's a very common like starter hard demon for people. Because apparently people just have an endurance of freaking Zeus. I don't get it. I don't get how people can play super long levels. I just don't have that kind of stamina. So yeah, Future Funk is definitely harder than 9 circles. Like, no questions about it. But if I were to, like, personally recommend you one to go for, trying to think of, like, maybe a tier 12 or 13 on the Jump Trash Demon ladder. My first hard demon was Theory of Everything 2 version 2, but that level's not that good, honestly. It's a little harder than 9 circles. Okay, so apparently I tried to buffer way too early. If you want to do Future Funk, then yeah, go for it. Yeah. 9 circles is your first hard demon, you still have not beat Future Funk. Yeah. Radioactive, oh, I meant to play that myself. It is a good level. Another level, I feel like this might be on the hard side, but Curse Calling by Mindsap. I love Curse Calling. It's the prequel to Occult Outcry, which I feel like people have not really said anything about Occult Outcry since 2020. Speaking of 2020 levels, you know what, I'm actually pretty glad that the Golden has had a bit of a resurgence. For quantum processing, bro, I don't get it. That was just a meme. Quantum processing is such a huge resurgence for like 1 week, and it was because Vortrox was going for it, and people like idolize Vortrox. But yeah, the Golden is a level that actually deserves a resurgence. Like, it's good, unlike quantum processing. I always wished I could do runs on the Golden because I did the runs on Tartarus that I mentioned earlier. So I wished I could play the Golden, but it's so much less accessible for a lesser skilled player like me. Like, it's so consistently hard, whereas Tartarus has like bits and pieces that are impossible sandwiched between much easier parts. What? What the fuck, man? Quantus, yeah, Quantus. Bruh, map packs. Map packs were the best level at their time. I know they haven't aged well, but they were genuinely the best levels of their time. PG Clubstep. PG Clubstep is fire! PG Clubstep is... It's just definitely one of the least accessible, like, map pack levels. So, I get why people are intimidated by PG Clubstep. I'm intimidated by PG Clubstep, and yeah. Why am I saying that? Because you haven't tried any harder. When I started playing before 2.0, though, you just hardly remember trying the levels out. So before September 2015, it was like very late August when 2.0 came out. 2015, yeah. Without the Golden, there isn't a Jordan. True. I've been saying that since day one. The Golden is such a good level, and it's got glossed over good. Yes! Yeah, because people decided that Tartarus was harder, which... I'm not the most qualified to say this, but I personally strongly disagree that Tartarus is not harder than the Golden. I feel like I'm qualified enough to talk about Tartarus because I have 50,000, or like, including Tartarus nerfed and stuff, I have like 90,000 attempts on Tartarus. Whereas the Golden I probably have like 1,000 attempts on. So like, not the most qualified, but I think, yeah. And yeah, the Golden, yeah, it did. Like, people were idolizing it for being even harder than Tartarus, which was like just so impossible for a while, and then became impossible again. Because like, and I know like people love to make jokes about how Riot was like controlling the demon list. No, literally, like in reality, the opposite is true. Riot did not want Tartarus to be over all those levels. Like he said in the Dasher podcast that like, he thought like a lot of levels were harder than Bloodbath, or levels harder than Tartarus, and they just kept it up there. It was the people idolizing Riot. What is happening with that? I think, okay, that's just an inconsistency. That's not even, that's like a genuine inconsistency with the gameplay. Truth or dare? What? Oh boy, I don't know. Truth, because I'm on a Geometry Dash stream. I'm a human incapable of making art of anything. What? Snowflake since level took you way longer than you would think. I can imagine readjusting it again and again. Art levels are godly. Art levels are godly, but they should not be, like, rewarded over gameplay in-game. It really sucks that, like, levels that are made for YouTube are more rewarded than actually good gameplay. That I noticed the eye after, like, that wasn't there before. And I was like, oh, look at the eye closing, that looks so cool. The dare will be in Geometry Dash 2. I mean, yeah, as I'd imagine. I'm gonna pick truth. The eye has aura. Top 5 aura list. Oh yeah. Do I just like actually suck so bad at that robot? What the heck? I don't feel like it's that much harder than this beginning section. Oh wow, I finally made it sort of somewhere. Okay, did Joe really hack Ultraviolet? 3 years later, the question still stands. When was the last time you cried? When was the last time I cried? The last time I wanted to cry was 2 days ago because I had a really awful migraine. To the point where I wanted to cry and I just didn't. I had a lot of moments like that where I want to cry and it just doesn't come. Actually cried though? Holy crap, I really don't remember. It couldn't have been that long ago. Oh, probably like the last time I had arrhythmia. Before I had heart surgery. Last time I had arrhythmia and I had to go to the emergency room, I got so mad at it happening for like the 10th time. Yes, I've had 10 fucking arrhythmias. And I cried over how mad I was. But hey, at all those times, I got to meet paramedics. And you know what kind of people are just the fucking goat? Paramedics. I have so much respect for paramedics after being in so many ambulances. In my experience, they always have humor, but they're not insensitive at the same time. Like, they have a balance between cheering you up humor and not being insensitive. They're just so awesome. And like, my god, they should be paid an exceeding amount more than they are. You guys really want to see Joe? I mean, he is a captivating man. Who wouldn't want to see him? When am I doing Eclipse speedruns again? As much as I would love to say, like, I'm gonna do it in 4 days! 4 days! And then imagine I actually do that. Nah, hopefully I'll do one this month. Hopefully I'll do one this month. Shout out to the paramedics, that's what I'm saying. Stop lying, David. You know the last time you cried was you verified Q. If that was more recent, then yes, it would have been. It would have been, but that was less recent. Yeah, I actually kind of did when I verified Q. I had such a deliberate overreaction. I was so mad at Q that I had a deliberate overreaction to it. Same sort of went to for ADC Never Clear, but to a lesser extent. That was just like in the same week that I beat those two levels, that I connect them. Yeah, like that goes for the world, though. Most jobs should be paid way more, yeah. Through the Decay was so far the only level you've cried over. It's so relieving to know that you could do such difficulty on 60 Hz with no CBF. That is massively impressive. Like, any Extreme Demon on 60... I've never beaten an Extreme Demon on 60 Hz, and I want to so badly. That's one of my big goals in job. I've had that goal since 2021. Beat an Extreme Demon on 60 Hz. And it can't be a rebeat. Rebeat doesn't count. It has to be a new one. You've only ever teared up over a song, not a level completion, never a show or a movie. I didn't tear up over shows or movies either. And songs, I think I teared up over a song one time, and that was like the first time I heard Pushing Me Away by Linkin Park. I loved his voice so much at the time, and I was like, oh, I can't. It wasn't that dramatic, obviously, but yeah, I think you can imagine. The only completion I ever cried over was Bloodbath. Bloodbath, I was so relieved that I did not die to G-Boy again. And it was on the same night that I died to G-Boy as well. Bro, when I used to, like, before I had surgery and I had all those, like, big reactions. Actually, I've only had one big reaction post-surgery, that being Crazy Balls. But, like, I would get myself in a state where I'd jump my heart, like, my heart is already jumped up, and then I would, like, actually jump up out of my chair and start running. That my shoulder, like, there's, like, heart veins. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not a medical professional to any degree. But there's, like, heart veins that kind of connect through your shoulders here. And they would, like, really get sore. They would really start punching me. And I would feel, like, on a pain scale, like, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 pain. It would hurt so bad. But of course it was all worth it to beat, you know, Bloodbath and Tartarus Nerfed. When I beat Tartarus Nerfed, I was literally paralyzed on the floor for a solid 2 minutes. Like, my stomach had been overloaded, my heart was overloaded, and I had trouble breathing properly. So I was paralyzed for a good 2 minutes on the floor. Tartarus Nerf was also an extremely relieving I did not die to 98 despite not nerfing it. And I also nerfed to 97 before I got to it. I got to 95, then nerfed to 97, and it completely saved my ass. So that's just like, there were factors. And then Minusog was, like, the most undeserved fluke ever. I was being such a whiny bitch with Minusog. And then I finally was like, okay, let me just stop whining for 10 minutes, and then I beat it within those 10 minutes. Still such an undeserved fluke. I freaked out. Oh, yeah, it was thanks to Killer Spider that he showed me the skip at 96 that I didn't die there. Cannot forget about the savior of Killer Spider. Feel Happiness by Swans. You're too bad. You need CBF and 240 FPS. You don't remember crying to a song? It might have been 2021, 2022. Other than that, I don't know which song. Oh, when I first heard... What the fuck is it? Romantic Homicide? Is that what it's called? By Daved? The, in the back of my mind. When I first heard the actual song, that was pretty emotional. I even showed my mom that song, and yeah, like she had sort of got it. The lovely skip. Yeah, that skip was... It saved my life. It really done saved my life. I was already a huge fan of band songs. The song sealed the deal. Usually too tired to react to beating heart stuff, but Deception Dive was an exaggerated reaction, especially the I love you. Yes, he definitely said I love you. That song is still godly. Oh, yeah, the song that he was listening to. Yeah. For a moment I thought Scorpion, which is the song used in Deception Dive. I like that song. I actually like Scorpion. Using CBF to beat rated levels is leaderboard and ban something? I don't think you get leaderboard banned for that. It's just that RobTop does not want top levels to be verified on CBF because he sees it as an unfair advantage, which I think is perfectly fair of him. If RobTop wants to see that as an unfair advantage, he has every right to do so. He does not owe us CBF. Probably gotten 2,000 stars since you're standing fine. Yeah. Yeah, he wouldn't, like, ban someone over it, I don't think. He just doesn't want to rate Thinking Space 2. Because of that. Yeah. You can grind stars. I don't think like the auto mod of the servers has any real way to know if you're using CBF anyway. As long as you're not like randomly beating 50 levels within 50 minutes. You'll be fine. Oh, what the heck, man? I need to get back here. Yeah, I want to click that yellow orb later than it looks. What? What? Am I insane, or is it happening, like, even easier with this? No, I am insane. Yeah, can't hit early at that saw. There's a very small window for that yellow orb. I'm having a hard time reading where I'm hitting it. Okay, low-key, this part's kind of, like, too hard. What? Holy shit, this part is so hard. I feel like I should brute force it, though. I really feel like I should brute force it. I will move this guy a tiny bit over. Like, let's see if that even does a damn thing at all. I love Nuke Powder too. Yeah, it's so heartbreaking to describe such piano. No, you hesitated. You'll be bad. What the fuck? Rob Top in Viper. Grrr! Taking this move now. He's a tablet player. Oh, you're playing on mobile? I think it's so much harder to get CBF on mobile as possible, though. I think you have to pay for a mod menu, which is... Yeah, that'll be tough. Fexty. How hard was the unnerfed? Impossible. How could it possibly have been nerfed to oblivion already? And then sometimes the level decides I'm gonna lag a shitload, and then I reset the FPS bypass. It's like, okay, I'm good now. How is it even possible that this was nerfed, like, to oblivion? Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, bro. Yeah, there's that tiny little window where it just won't work on the yellow orb. And then this spider part, I got so consistent at it last year, and then I gotta get that back. The pacing is off. That's what makes it so hard here. Yeah. I don't really like really sensitive topics on my stream like this, but yeah, HRT as a minor, it has more dangers than benefits, like, definitely. Birthday in a month. Don't know what you're gonna do when you're 18 anyways. It's gonna be like most ages though. It's just gonna be average, yeah. I was just average at 18. Totally. I don't think I was a great person in 2022, but boy, am I glad you guys met me in 2022 and not 2021. I was awful in 2021. I was, like, genuinely a terrible person. Like, I would just, like, say whatever I wanted. Like, if it was on my mind, I would just say it. I also used to be one of those people who unironically, like, hated themselves. And then I thought, like, but it's all the hate is against myself, not other people. No. I've seen people think like that. No. If you are, like, constantly hating yourself, then you're gonna, like, that's gonna make you be mean to other people. Like, I can tell you from first-hand experience. Hating yourself, just, it makes you meaner. You don't want to do it. Rob Top's too busy doing incline bench. If we met you in 2021, you'd be cooked. Yeah, like, I would just, like, in 2022, I definitely said, like, unsettling things. I would talk about very unsettling, like, topics. But, like, the previous year, 2021, I had no consideration. Dude, why is it that every time I enter the level, it starts lagging again? I have to reset the FPS bypass. I'm surprised that I didn't die immediately. Rob Top isn't gonna make every mod put a bounty on your guy, yeah, but I will. I believe you seem to be a nice guy. I appreciate that. I appreciate hearing that from you. Beta's a nice guy too. Like, I had a phase between, like, 2019 and 2021 where I used to be one of those people where... Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah, okay. I used to be like, I'm just trying to be honest, bro. I'm just being brutally honest. Like, I had no idea where, like, the line between rude and honest, I just, like, it didn't exist for me. I was one of those people like, bro, I'm just real, bro. I'm just real and you can't handle it. Ugh. Holy crap, my hand is going to be so tired by the end of this verification with this part. It's gonna be the same feeling as when I verified Crazy Pulse. Be like, okay, let's not do a level like that again, for the sake of my hand. Plays Fever Dream like 1 single month later. It was like exactly a month later. I beat Crazy Pulse on February 3rd, and then I streamed Fever Dream on March 3rd. Or was March 2nd, maybe. Fever Dream is a level, like, I'm definitely skilled enough to beat Fever Dream. I think is a little overrated. Like, people say, like, Fever Dream's harder than Bloodlust. Oh my god, no. But it's not a level I would really be able to afford to put the time into. As much as I would be, like, ultimate satisfied if I beat it. Okay. I think I'm done with Frostbite for today. It's been about 2.5 hours, I guess. I'm just guessing. Probably goals. It was so polite to do a part in Soggy. Sorry that took me so long to Nicest person in the group chat? Everyone. That's not a question I can answer. Nonchalant dreadhead. What? Fortnite funnies don't care about your feelings. Just go full fangirl over and Drexel for a second. Yeah, who's that? GD Breeze. I'm not kept up with these new gens. I'm an old gen. Let me tell you, sonny boy. My friend Stormfly. Me and my friend Stormfly was bawling on Riot. Yeah, Stormfly, bro. Oh my, oh my. I was actually, like, genuinely upset when Stormfly posted that community post. I was like, yeah, so I privated my trilogy of, like, problems with the Geometry Dash community servers and moderators and Demon List and what. Like, there was a trilogy of, like, moderators, Demon List, and something else, I forgot. Of, like, just problems in general with the Geometry Dash community. And they were so good. They were such genuinely good videos. But the reason he privated them is because he didn't want to spread negativity. Which, like, I guess, yeah, like, I'm glad that you can, like, do better for yourself and not want to spread negativity and, like, actually reflect. Because, yeah, Stormfly tends to be a very negative person. So I'm really glad that they're, like, able to reflect on that and do better. But those videos were genuinely good-ass videos. They were so well made. Remember when your friend was bragging about beating Bloodbath when Anaban hacked it? Oh my god, I actually remember when Anaban hacked it. I don't think I beat it myself, but I, like, watched it on YouTube after, like, shortly after it happened. But I remember this one rated demon. This was early 2.0. I think, maybe, like, early 2016. There was this one random demon called Anaban is back. I'm like, Anaban is back? And it was just some random demon that had been moved up a couple blocks so you could just slide under the whole thing. And then I beat it. And that was the second demon I ever beat after the Lightning Road. I think I beat the Nightmare also in early 2016. Anaban is a classic. Classic hacker. In 2015, the global IQ was 89. 2025, the global IQ is 86.6. Siabling? I don't know how to say your name, but hope you're doing well. That's an interesting first message. Has anyone made a level just named Anaban? Well, is there a rated level called Anaban? I imagine that's what you're saying. Bro, what? No freaking way. What? Oh! It's a blocked word. Anaban is now a blocked word. That must be what that is. This is making the top demon. It would be Aura, they're not sunglasses, but imagine I'm doing that deal with it gif. Yeah. I mean, I can imagine why RobTop would block Anaban to prevent spam. Friends levels. Quantix by Real Harder. Real Harder level. Let's go. The fuck is this? So it appears that Frostbite is not the... Well, now it says 240, but... Did you see? It appears that Frostbite is not the issue. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why? No. These have to be like a million of them on top of each other. I can't do it. I can't do it. What the fuck? What is happening? Bro, literally what the fuck? Okay, reset via vertical sync. What does that do? Okay, I probably just need to, like, shut my computer down for the night. That's not possible. Bob's Harmony by Command Game. Wander of Soggy snuck into my game, dude. It's like in the back ends of my game. Wait, it's in my saved. It's in my saved. Okay, I saw it go to 220 for a split second, but I didn't actually see it lag. Okay, every time I'm restarting the attempt, it does dip a tiny bit. That is so awkward. There we go. Oh. Bro, imagine that was like genuinely the problem. What could Wander of... Yo, wait, who made this level? Badeaddict? It's totally not like I could immediately tell from the style. No, but like, I actually did ask the question, unironically, for a split second. Ultimate Challenge 2. What the fuck? This is hard. And it uses 2.2 flying. Oh, yeah. Yeah, just click that, by the way. Stop. Hold. Realize. Hacker! He dips just like CBF. We do love Coman. Yes, real, dude. Like, the 4 days idling actually fucked me up. I overused the word real. I have to be a vanilla player. Dude, fuck. I don't want to... Soggy Boy never cleared. I have to ask the question every time. Do you mean Soggy never cleared by me and Bade, or Soggy Boy never cleared, the red buffed ADC never clear? Because I did hack that level to upload it. How do you come up with such enriching gameplay? Quite a skinny wave trail, yep. There was no music. Real ice, yeah. Yeah, you know when I was so washed that I couldn't even clear the corridor by itself, and I just gave up after a minute. I made the entire level without hearing the song once, and David isn't either, apparently. What the fuck? The one by me and Bade. Okay, so the one that still exists. Yeah, I did hack that. True. I tried to get runs on it. It's definitely possible to beat for me, but it's just... Much like Fever Dream, it's not as hard as Fever Dream, but much like Fever Dream, I just can't put in the time. Mark Zuckerberg. This level was made like 2.5 years ago. I swear. And then Coleman finally finished it. Yeah, it's an interesting level. Okay, Killer Never Clear. I gotta try this level, actually. What? Oh, I landed on the slope thing. President of GD, you're on. I will not complain about that one. Alright. I still have the arrow keys enabled. Oh, come on, I'm so bad at it. Finally. Once again, I will not complain about that. That was actually easier than expected. I got lucky, to be fair. Yeah, I thought I was gonna have way more trouble. You know a way to kill an Everclear. That looks impossible. You don't think you can clear. I almost undid. Godlike run. I just didn't click. Okay. Now I'm gonna do that recent tab challenge that, where it's like find a wave spam. Just kidding. Just kidding, dude. No, I immediately realized that that would be a task. I cleared, like, both of the hardest parts first try. I done did. Okay, what is this? The platformer, the lightning road. What is this? Why did they remove tiers on platformer levels? That's kind of sad. Oh, I have played this level. Yeah, I've definitely fought. Oh my god, please. So I have to be undercover. What the fuck? Bro. Okay. No. Okay, yeah, low battery. You should practice first. I'll pass. Yeah, I think I'll pass on that one. Okay. Just like Tyrese, never pass. Tyrese, never pass. Okay. Okay, fine. I will do a practice run just because I'm gonna end the stream after this. Dude, what? Okay, one problem I already have with this level is that you have to go so far on the right of the screen. You don't, like, you can't wait till it's in the middle. That's probably just a skill issue for the most part. I'm a ship. What the fuck? I legit couldn't tell. What? That's lame. I'm sorry. That's genuinely fucking lame gameplay. Damn, RobTop just died. Surf the storm. lightning strikes are safe. Bro, what the f- This is so awkward to play. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I will definitely not be beating that level, at least not anytime soon. Tyrese never passed Murky and Oil or James Charles N times 4. Oh, I'm gonna have to say James Charles N times 4. It's random and tells you which ones are safe before, so it's still just, I still just don't like that. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna be capturing Fusion.exe, Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm playing Sonic the Hedgehog. Hedgehog! I don't know why I said that so weird. W stream as always, E stream as always, L stream as always, lovely stream as always, winning stream as always, entertaining stream as always, and lovely stream as always. Fusion.exe, Sonic the Hedgehog. That's gonna be my new creepypasta game. I'm gonna make it. I'm the developer. Fusion.exe. P stream. Partying stream as always. Fantastic stream as always. Alright, A stream as always. Amazing stream as always. Oh, welp. Welp. Okay. Welp. See you around. I might stream in the evening. I'm just gonna stream Frostbite until it's verified. I don't really have anything else to stream, so I'm just gonna keep going with Frostbite. And especially, I mean, it's the least I could do. I've agreed to be the verifier of this level since before Silent Killer was verified. 3 years ago. It would have been like early July. Or maybe even late June. I don't know. I think it was like July 10 something when I beat Silent Killer. It was a stream. It really was a stream. Pure stream as always. Not my most pure stream, but not my least pure stream. That was... Bro, I genuinely thought it would have been a solid 3 hours. A solid 3 hours, but... Nope, just now reaching 2.5 hours. God damn. That's quite a few frames dropped. Treem. Okay, bye-bye. See you soon.